What's going on, guys? Back with another banger of a video. Steering wheel, how to replace it. I got a new one. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Replace it with this crusty, trashed, if your car is like this, and what a lot of people do is they put this guy over it. Well, it's just too clunky. Sometimes it rotates while you're trying to drive it. I'm gonna show you how to get a nice, brand new looking steering wheel. First thing you're gonna wanna do, open your hood, unplug your battery up there. I got both sides unplugged just cause you wanna be extra careful. And to take the airbag out, you have 2 bolts to 8mm right there. Goes right in that hole right there. And this has a little plastic piece. You just gotta pop it out with a flathead and you can get to these. Then you can take the airbag out, which once you do that, there's a clip right here, which you want to be very careful. Even though you have your battery unplugged, these things can still kill you, hurt you really bad. So you want to be careful when you're dealing with this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do this off the camera. All right, got the steering wheel off. There's a nut, or I guess not a nut, there's a bolt. It's a T40, goes right in the middle, right into that guy right there. Got it off. Mine was really stubborn. I tried using the kit didn't work, and I actually stripped this. So I put the nut back on, started beating it, sprayed some WD-40, and yeah, I got it off. But the other wheel, the FR500 style wheel, you actually doesn't come with everything else, so you have to put all of this extra stuff onto that guy, and then I will show you guys how to do that. All right, once you get the old wheel out of the car, you guys saw how it was before, that plastic piece. Let me set this down. So you have these 2 guys right here. Those go like that on each side, like that. Those are held in by 4 of these Allen head. Let me see what size this is. Say Allen head. That wants to focus. $5mm, I'm not sure, but Allen head 5 by my trusty Snap-on 1/4 inch. And then that gets those guys off like that. And then that plastic piece is held in with 2 Phillips head screwdrivers or screws. They go on the sides right here, boom, and right there, boom, and the whole thing slides out. And then it's the same way to put it on the other wheel. I'll show you when I'm done. All right, I got the plastic housing on there. One thing you want to do before you put it on is you want to get these lined up where they're supposed to go, and you want to get the wiring in the right path, the way it was before, because I don't know, just because. I don't know if you guys want to do that. I know I like to keep my stuff as factory as possible, but that's the way it was. And these wires get tucked into here, and then there's a clip that this guy right here that clips onto there. Once you're done, I just got to put these 2 guys on, and then should be ready to bolt up to the car. All right, back in the car, I got these guys back on. You got to plug this back in to the connector right here, and then after that, obviously I got to screw these 2 down on each side. But once you get that connector in, like I said before, there's these little clips and that clip that you can put that guy onto, just to keep everything nice and clean the way Ford wanted it to be. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I got all these wires tucked up here nicely. Got that back in the clip. Now reinstalling that guy. The torque rating is 28 foot-pounds, so I suggest getting your torque wrench out and putting it to 28, make sure it's tight. So we're gonna go ahead and do that here. I'll show you. Whoops, wrong way. That's about to spec right there. Yeah, ain't going nowhere. All right, one complaint I do have about the steering wheel is these bottom bolts for the cruise control buttons, they don't line up at all. The top ones, I mean, they barely line up. Like I had to force it in. But I mean, these are, you can see here, and this side's way better than the other side. That is like, I mean, that's pretty bad. And if I force it, I can kind of get it there, but there's just no way. And the other side's even worse. I've been messing with this for like the last 30 minutes, and you can like kind of get it there, but it's not even worth it. I barely use cruise control, so I'll just leave the top bolt or top screw on there. As you can tell, I mean, it's pretty good with just one bolt, so I'll just leave it like that for now. If I have any problems, I can come back and maybe tap a new hole or maybe modify this bracket a little bit, but this will be fine for now. All right, this is the finished product, all done. I have not driven it yet. It'll probably feel amazing. This is the charcoal gray wheel. That's the FR500 on AMR is where or LMR is where I got it from. I mean, it feels nice. It looks way better than the old one. I like it's a little bit thicker than the other one. The material is a little bit nicer, obviously, because it's newer. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, these guys with only one screw, they're still in there pretty good. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited to get on the road. I might do a little review after this of how it feels while it's driving, but I guess we'll find out. This is the wheel. Drives nice, feels nice. Got no complaints here from me. When I was installing it, I did actually put it on a little bit crooked, so I just fixed that the next day. But after that, this thing's driving nice, feels a lot more sporty. The only thing that I don't like, or that I wish was different, was I wish it was a flat bottom instead of the normal wheel. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints.